Today is a great day. Why? Because in this video, I'm going to give you 5 quick and dirty science-based tricks to burn more fat and keep it off. Guaranteed. You might not even have to go on a diet at all. I'm also going to include one super secret drink guaranteed to boost fat loss, when used correctly. Losing fat can be really hard. The fat loss industry is a multi-billion-dollar industry preying on the minds and wallets of the innocent. Your social media feeds are full of fad diets, detoxes, workout classes, magic potions, and all sorts of marketing ploys pulling you in different directions. Who do you trust? Who do you listen to? Fear not, the health nerd is here to clear the air on the fat-burning fallacies. First, let's discuss a few of the reasons why 90% of diets fail. Plain and simple, hunger is what causes most people to fall off their diets. Many fad diets demonize entire food groups or even all solid food, leaving you ravenous. I'm looking at you, detoxes and juice fasts. Our bodies have evolved for millions of years to do anything they can to get us to eat when feeling deprived. If you are hungry, you will eat a whole lot of food to fill that gaping hole in your stomach soon. Secondly, in order to lose weight and keep it off, you'll need to sustain some of the habits you used to lose the weight in the first place. Many of the practices fad diets endorse are not sustainable. Once you go back to your old ways, the fat comes piling right back on. I promise you, if you could control your appetite more easily and incorporate a few healthy habits, you will lose weight and finally keep it off for good. Now, let's quickly cover what actually needs to happen for us to burn fat. In order for the body to start emptying its fat stores, we will need to burn more energy than we consume. This can be completed by moving more, eating less, or a combination of both. It's that simple. Fat loss is actually a very simple mathematical equation. In practice, it's a bit harder without these 5 tricks up your sleeve. Now, if you combine all of these 5 tips, the fat loss effects will be multiplied. Remember, it's quite possible for you to start losing fat by just making a few small changes. Now let's get into the tips. Tip number 1, walk just a little bit more. I'm sure you've heard this before, but you've never heard why. It's actually a legitimate and effective fat loss tactic. If you are currently maintaining your weight week to week, you are probably eating just about as much as you are burning. If all you did was burn a bit more energy every day, or just a few days per week, the fat would start melting off. The average American walks 3,000 to 4,000 steps per day. The Mayo Clinic recommends walking nearly 10,000 steps per day. Most people burn about 35 calories per 1,000 steps. If you could increase your step count from 3,000 to 10,000, you'd be burning an additional 245 calories per day. As long as you didn't reward yourself for taking more steps with a pint of ice cream and keep to your normal diet, you'll start losing a half a pound to a pound of fat per week. So, park farther, take the steps, or take Fido for an extra walk. He'll enjoy it. Tip number 2, eat more veggies. I'm sure you didn't see this coming, but I'm telling you to eat more. Cruciferous veggies such as broccoli, cauliflower, and bok choy are very low calorie and high volume. This means that you can eat tons of them and fill up your belly for very few calories. If you load up on veggies, there will be less room for high-calorie foods like desserts and treats. The one caveat is to prepare these veggies with minimal added fats, or you're kind of defeating the purpose. Before we get into the top secret fat-burning drink, I wanted to leave you with one last trick. Tip number 3 is to reduce added fats. We can easily drizzle a couple of tablespoons of olive oil or dressing on our food without thinking twice. This can add up to hundreds of calories every single day. Instead, use olive oil spray, cooking spray, or other calorie-free condiments. When you go out for dinner, get the dressing on the side. Or, if you're ordering a protein dish, ask the waitstaff to please tell the chef to hold the butter or to not add any oil to the dish. I'd like to encourage you all to do some resistance training. You don't have to go get a new gym membership or worry about weight training turning you into the next Arnold Schwarzenegger. 30 minutes of challenging resistance training a few times per week will boost your metabolism significantly and increase your calorie expenditure. Doing some weight training while you're trying to lose fat will also help to ensure that most of the weight loss you're seeing when you step on the scale every morning is from fat and not from lean body mass or muscle. The last thing I want to say is that we're all adults here. We know how to make healthier choices and to not stuff our faces with high-calorie foods. So let's act like adults. Okay, health fam, are you ready for the super secret drink that will aid in fat loss? Drum roll, please. Carbonated beverages. I'm going to say carbonated water here because I don't want to get into a debate on diet soda right now, but drink lots and lots of carbonated beverages. The carbonation will help to expand your stomach, giving you the feeling of being more full. Drink them between meals to stave off hunger. Drink them during meals to make your food more filling. Drink them all the time. I promise, by implementing this trick, you will be less hungry. That's it for today. Check out the channel for more health and weight loss content. You can also purchase our weight loss course. And please, like and subscribe to be notified of our next tip. See you next time.